fired.
Saints that are waiting on God, fly high, fly high, fly high.
Don J, welcome back to the channel. This is probably something that a bunch of you wanted to know, and I want to be able to teach it to you because this is something that's a silent history in the church community, and if you don't study it, you won't know it. It's not good enough to just watch a video. You got to know it, and some people can't get it by studying, so I'm here to teach it to you, man. So this is one giant step and one giant leap toward praise music. When it comes down to playing your praise music, you have to be as efficient as possible. The reason being is it's very intentional. Praise music is extremely intentional. And if you don't understand, two-part to it is you have to have sound doctrine, right? In my opinion, right? You have to have sound doctrine. And when that sound doctrine is preached, I'm not talking about these prosperity gospel preachers. Whoa, blessing, blessing. Nah. When you have sound doctrine, because that's the first thing that would turn me off from actually wanting to play a praise break anyway. I'll give the least amount of effort. But sound doctrine with people who truly want to praise God and give their praise to God, it's very important that you are able to assist that preacher in doing so. And so I'm going to teach you the right way, featuring my pastor, Smokie Norful, who actually is not even on this video. I'm sorry, he is really not featuring it. I'm still in a video from the Chicago campus, and I'm going to do this video because this is extremely important to me, something that drummers do not know. I'm going to show you the right way, and I'm going to show you the wrong way, okay? Let's really get into this video. Let's take a deep dive and let me show you exactly what you may be doing wrong to get you where you need to go, okay? What I'm gonna give you is stage presence. I'm also gonna give you energy and the correct articulation. With stage presence, it's extremely simple. You want to be selling as much as they're selling. There is nothing worse than a preacher being in high energy and then, and you're like, That's like a pet peeve, because the thing is, you don't understand. People are watching you too. One thing that I always got at the mega ministry that I used to play at was people used to say, oh my gosh, like, you know, they were singing the song, they were singing praise and worship, but like the way you were smiling, it really blessed my week. It blessed my heart. It really inspired me to keep going. And I'm sitting here like, well, for the same reason you happy is the same reason I'm happy. I'm happy to be alive. I could think all the times I could have been dead, but I'm up here playing in front of 3,000 people. Why not? But that's something that you want to understand, is the energy needs to be there, guys. If the energy is not there, you're going to tank it. And speaking of energy, with your stage presence, guys, smile, get some emotion, bring and exercise your arms forward, right? You don't want to necessarily be so boring, just like, boring, especially like when the organist comes out and it's like they call like a 3 4 5. Bro, that's your time to yam on the cymbals. Crescendo that thing in there, okay? So like example, like really go for it, man. Go for it, seriously. Obey the energy, obey the stage presence, and please, by all means, do it the right way. I'm going to show you the perfect way to actually play the cymbals when it comes to the high praise moment, okay? A lot of people, when they play, and I'm talking like the organist, like, wah! There's a very big difference from when the organist is just playing chords, bow, wow, bow. But when they're holding that key, there's no reason why you should be like this. Absolutely no reason. When they're holding that key, depending on how they're holding it. So one thing I love about the guy Angelo that I play with, my brother, when he does it, he has a high pitch and a low pitch, right? So when he does a low pitch, like he'll stay on the one. But if he comes to like, then I know the energy is more so here. When it's just low, then if it's high, same thing, cymbals, bah. Now I'm gonna show you the crescendo way, okay? So the perfect way to actually play with a organist is what I call the SBC way. Snap, breathe, crescendo. Snap, breathe, crescendo. And this is how you do it. Instead of playing like, if someone like, ah, ba, ah, ba, you're not gonna go. There's no dynamic. Snap, breathe, right? Let them breathe, and then crescendo. So the crescendo is gonna be, you understand? So let's do that in somewhat real time. So snap, breathe, crescendo. Snap, breathe, crescendo. So da 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 da. Because not only are you giving the preacher time to actually recover, but when you build that crescendo, every hit you know is coming. But it will get, I'm telling you, in music, you have to be very particular, guys. It will get very boring that you're hitting the cymbals all the time. Because of what I don't recommend is you doing like, bro, they're trying to get their sermon off. And as my boy Boom said, the preacher trying to get his G off, and you're just over here just shedding the light. I got embarrassed one time like that, okay? So let me give this to you with the music so you understand how to do it. Yo, sidebar. You don't want to come in where they're like, and God told me to tell you that everything is going to be all right. No, you want to come in when they make an alter in their voice. So if somebody's like, no, 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 pa, no, 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 pa, no, 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 pa, no, no, pa, and you shall get it. Pow! That's where you come in. Like, you gotta wait. Like, you can't just be like, it has to be a high moment. You got to feel it, right? That voice has to alter, and you have to say something that is very prominent. And don't miss it either. They're preaching something, and they get to, and you're just like, I'm still waiting for the organist to tell me what to do. Fired. So let's go through that example, and I'm going to walk you through this, okay? Let's do this.
And I don't know who I'm preaching to this morning, but excuse me for a minute. It's been a long time since I felt like preaching like this, but I feel like preaching for a few seconds because I gotta remind somebody that you're not a chicken, you're not a pigeon, you're not a parrot, that you're not a duck, you are an eagle, and despite what it looks like, God has put something on the inside that's greater than anything that's on the outside. And before we leave today, the Lord told me to tell you that He's about to restore unto you the joy of your salvation. And though the enemy came in like a flood, God in the same direction as the storm, because an eagle has figured out that if I catch the wind beneath my wings, I'll go higher, higher than depression, higher than cancer, higher than sickle cell, higher than heart disease, higher than my haters, higher than my enemy. Somebody, anybody, every eagle, open your wings. I love when Patty would walk around the stage flapping her wings. She believes she can fly. She believes she can touch the sky. Where are the eagles? I need some eagles. I need some real saints that are waiting on God. Fly high, fly, fly high. Yes, the storm is coming, but I'm gonna fly.
Guys, that is the video. Don J here. I want you to like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Practice that stuff, man. It might seem little, but it goes afar. It goes a very long way. It's very imperative that you understand and you learn how to be energetic, also prominent in your, okay? Play for those preachers, go knock it out the park. If you do it right, you might get a good praise break. Organic, please. But yes, that is the video, dahnjy.com. Those memberships, if you want them, you can go get them. I have a lot of material coming. There are some tweaks that we are doing, and we are actually incorporating a brand new website. So if you do want those memberships, go ahead and grab that. However, if you want to wait until about June, if you want to wait till about June, there's a crap load of stuff coming, okay? Don J, go practice, and I'll see you at the next one.